Okay, so to change a decimal to a percentage, what we're going to be doing is multiplying these numbers by 100. And when we do that, it will make them bigger. And the way it will do it is that it moves this decimal place here 2 spots so that it jumps around the other side of the 6. So we've moved that decimal over to here, and if you can imagine, all of this now disappears. So we've got 0, 1, 6 point. Now because there's nothing after the decimal, we can sort of ignore that now as well because there are no numbers after it. And if there's a 0 at the front of a number, we can get rid of that as well. So we're just left with 16. And so the last thing we need to add on to that is our percentage symbol, 16%. So in this next one, let's write this out as we normally would. So we put our equal sign to show that what we're writing over here is going to be the same as what we write over here. They might look different, but they have the same value. They mean the same thing. So 0.24, if we multiply that by 100, it's going to move that decimal 2 spots. So it'll come around the back of the 4. And if we do that, then we'll have the 2 and the 4. We can get rid of the 0 at the front. And because that dot was just there with nothing after it, we can get rid of that as well. And so now we just need to add in our percentage symbol. So 0.24 is the same as 24%. Next one, just need to be a bit careful here. When you first look at this, it might be tempting to think that that's going to end up being 30%, but it's not. So if we just go through the process again, we're going to move that decimal 2 spots. So that will come around the back of the 3. And so when we do that, we'll have 3 dot. And again, because there's nothing after the decimal, we actually don't need to write that. So we're just left with 3. Add our percentage symbol, 3%. So 0.03 is the same as 3%. Last one, same thing again. We're going to move this decimal 2 spots. So 1, 2. There we go. So when we write our new number, we're going to write 145. The decimal would have been after the 5, but because then there's nothing else, we don't need to write it. So we just finish up at 145%.